When faced with towering obstacles, let your optimism be the ladder that helps you conquer them. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about overcoming obstacles with a positive outlook. Enjoy. Overcoming obstacles begins with understanding their nature. Obstacles can feel overwhelming, but when you step back, you often see they're not insurmountable. They challenge you, yes, but they also serve as an opportunity to grow. Sometimes obstacles are external, like a sudden change in plans or an unexpected difficulty. Other times, they are internal, such as self-doubt or fear. Recognizing which type you're facing is the first step in addressing it. You may feel frustrated or stuck, but remember, those feelings are normal. They are signals that you care deeply about moving forward. Instead of resisting or ignoring obstacles, acknowledge them. When you do this, you give yourself the power to work through them rather than feeling powerless. Obstacles are not meant to defeat you. They're opportunities in disguise. They show you what needs attention, whether it's developing patience, learning something new, or gaining clarity about your goals. By understanding their nature, you're no longer a passive observer, but an active participant in overcoming them. This mindset alone can transform how you approach challenges, making them stepping stones rather than roadblocks. You have what it takes to face them, one step at a time. Shifting your perspective is a powerful way to approach challenges. Instead of viewing obstacles as setbacks, see them as opportunities for growth. When you start seeing difficulties as lessons, you open yourself up to new possibilities. Every challenge carries within it the seeds of wisdom and strength. It's all about how you choose to perceive it. Think about a time when you faced a tough situation and came out stronger. That experience wasn't easy, but it taught you something valuable. When you look at obstacles through this lens, they become tools for self-discovery. You realize that they're shaping you into a more resilient, capable version of yourself. It's not always easy to shift your perspective, especially in the moment. But take a deep breath and remind yourself that every challenge has a purpose. What can you learn from this situation? How can it help you grow? By asking these questions, you shift your focus from what's wrong to what's possible. This simple change in perspective can make a big difference, giving you the courage to move forward. Positive thinking plays a vital role in building resilience. When you approach obstacles with a positive outlook, you create an internal environment where solutions can flourish. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It means believing in your ability to overcome them. When you think positively, you're more likely to see opportunities where others see dead ends. Your mindset becomes your greatest ally, helping you navigate challenges with determination. Positivity doesn't erase the problem, but it equips you with the tools to tackle it head-on. Resilience isn't about being unaffected by setbacks. It's about bouncing back stronger. Positive thinking fuels that resilience by keeping your focus on what you can do instead of what you can't. Each small win, no matter how minor, reinforces your belief in yourself. This upward spiral creates momentum, making each new challenge a bit easier to face. Practical strategies can help you maintain positivity during tough times. One effective approach is breaking challenges into smaller, manageable steps. When you feel overwhelmed, focus on what you can do right now rather than the entire problem. Another strategy is practicing gratitude. Even in the midst of difficulties, there's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus away from what's wrong to what's right, creating a positive mindset. Engaging in mindfulness can also be incredibly grounding. When you stay present, you're less likely to get caught up in fears about the future or regrets about the past. Take a few moments to breathe deeply and center yourself. This simple act can clear your mind and help you approach challenges with clarity and calm. Cultivating a support system is equally important. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who remind you of your strengths when you forget them. Positive connections are a source of encouragement and motivation. When you face challenges, they remind you that you're not alone. You don't have to go through difficulties in isolation. Share your struggles with someone you trust. Their perspective may offer insights you hadn't considered, and their support can give you the boost you need. Strength comes from connection, so don't hesitate to lean on your support system when you need it. Finally, celebrate your small wins and lessons learned along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Recognize your progress and take pride in how far you've come. Obstacles are a part of life, but they don't define you. What matters is how you respond to them. By acknowledging your growth and celebrating your resilience, you reinforce your ability to handle future challenges. Each lesson learned adds to your strength, helping you become a more confident, capable version of yourself. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.